Okay, we have the, I'm gonna go over some of the stuff for you guys. First is the fill motor. You're gonna wanna turn that on to get the motor to start and the auger to turn. We have manual run, which is you can jog your auger at the beginning of the morning or at the end of the day. That just automatically turns your auger. So if you have a little product in the hopper at the end of the day, just jog it, it'll turn the auger. You're gonna mostly wanna jog it with fill, so your agitation blade will be turning as your auger turns. Sorry for the shakiness of the camera. You can push open or push close the bag clamp assembly. So you can adjust all this stuff in here. Adjust the clamps, you can adjust the index cylinder, and if you do adjust it, you're going to want to use that manual push open, push close to figure out if it's closing tight enough for you. Calibrate scale. You're going to want to put, it kind of directs you how to do it, but weight will go on the top of the scale. If you have no weight on there, there's no weight right now on that, you're just going to want to hit low weight on scale. When you have a known weight, which is we have 39.4 pounds, we put 39.4 pounds on the top here, and then we enter it in and hit high weight on scale. You're gonna wanna put a higher weight than you're actually running. So if you're running 50 pounds, you're gonna wanna put like 55 pounds on there, and then that'll be your calibration for your high weight. You can do that once a week, once every couple of weeks, once a month, whatever you feel necessary. The setup, just a few things for that. Your fill start delay is when you hit the foot pedal, how long do you want to wait till the auger starts turning? We have that at 2 seconds. The delay to open the clamp after the fill is done. So the auger's done turning, the clamp will open after 5 seconds. You can probably lessen that a little bit, but it will drop automatically, so just be careful. We don't have anything underneath of it right now to catch it, so we have it at a higher second. Agitation shut off, the blade in the inside wall will turn. If there's a breakdown or something like that and it just keeps turning, it will shut off after a certain amount of time. You get that really high at 120 minutes, you can probably put it at 10 or so. Increment decrement is your turns, so when you're running turns and not by weight, you can hit up or down arrows to increase or decrease your auger turns just by pushing arrows. That right now it's set at a quarter turn each time. You can raise that or lower that to whatever you want. Low level delay is 3 seconds. That's your level control. So if after the level control is satisfied, after 3 seconds or so, after 3 seconds or so, the level control will start again. So you'll find 3 seconds is probably good setting for that. You don't have a cutoff, so it's disabled. Edit recipe. So your recipe, you have the number recipe. You can go previous or next on that, or just actually touch the square and hit a number in that you want to change. The recipe itself is a rectangle. You can just touch where it says test there and name whatever recipe you want. We named it test. We're in weight right now, 20 pounds we're filling. The dribble amount is how much less than this you'll want the auger to slow down. So right now we're at 3 pounds, which is at 17 pounds, we're going to slow the auger down. Fill timeouts is similar to the agitation timeout. This is just with your auger. After a certain amount of time, the auger will shut off. We have 20 seconds for that. With fill again is when your auger turns, your blade will turn. You can change it to turns if you want, and enter in how many turns you run. Right now it's 20 turns of the auger. You can do time, that's seconds. We'll go back into weight, and we'll hit return. And into auto run, and right now as you can see, we're set at test recipe 2, 20 pounds. The pre-act sets automatically for you. What that is that there's still some product in flight, so the auger will actually stop turning at 0.14 pounds less than your desired weight. So 20 minus 0.14, the pre-act is set right there. That will, like I said, will set automatically for you. You can reset the pre-act if you want when you start out in the beginning of the day. It just does slight increases and decreases. That's it with the recipe. This is your emergency stop. That's gonna have to be on for the machine to operate. Your auger speed, we're about half speed right now, but you can turn that up or down if you want. Inside here is your PLC. You have your clutch brake power supply. That brake light is always on until the auger turns, then it turns to the clutch. That's your clutch relay. And then you have some other stuff in here, some power supplies and things like that. Let's close that up. And this is your free flow setup. We're running your chia seeds. To take this off, you would take the collector funnel off. There's an auger with a spinner plate. You push the auger up and turn that. That comes down. Then this is attached. This collector cover is attached to your funnel inside there. That comes down with these 3 bolts. Then your tooling is off. To take the hopper off, you're going to release the clamps up top and then unscrew this bolt almost all the way. Pull this L bracket out. There's pins on either side that pull out. Just the whole hopper drops down. Keep this L bracket always attached to this coupling. No need to ever take that apart from one another, because it's lined up for you and you never have to change that. You have your stainless frame down here, holding your bag clamp assembly. There is a height adjustment, and right now you can see we're very close there. You're probably going to want to lower that even more with your screw jack. How you do that is you loosen up this set screw right here, and then you take this and turn it counterclockwise. That lowers it, and then if you want to raise it, of course, just like a car jack, you just pump it up. When you do pump it up and this is still loose, you can actually rotate this out of the way. Rotates 90 degrees. Rotate it out of the way. You can calibrate your scale that way. You can take your tooling down that way, much easier. Or you can just pull your whole scale out. Just be careful with the scale. There are wires in here that are connected, so you want to make sure everything's disconnected. You can raise and lower your pads down there, and they are adjustable levers. Here's your air. You can see we're just bringing air right into here. It's already set up. I think 60 pound of pressure is what we have it set at. Here's your voltage. You have 220 volts, 3-phase, and you just hook your 3-phase to this. It can be a plug on there or just go direct, hardwire. That's your AC drive. That's your speed. Right now you see it's 30. It's actually 60 hertz, so we're at speed. So that's your contact and overload. So if your agitation were to fail, the blade were to stall for some reason, back it up or whatever, that can trip, just like your circuit breakers at home. You can reset that. There's a transformer up there, and some other relays. You can go through that in the manual. The only other real important thing here, a couple things at the top, that has to be on for the machine to work. Turn that off if you're ever working on the machine. That shuts all the power off the machine. Sync feature. That's your in-feed duct. Your side covers, your clutch brakes up in there, your motors are up in there. That's your fill motor. So a couple of things again. You have your fill motor. Inside there is your gear reducer and motor for your agitation. There's a chain in there. Inside the front of the head is your clutch brake, and right there is your, again, all that stuff's in the manual. We'll run a few bags in the next video.